You are now tuned in to the Players Den podcast. It's your boy Wayne.
Tone.
And we back, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We got
back.
a special guest in the building tonight.
Let's get it.
Hey, man.
Bakari Copin.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great, man.
Happy to have you.
No, I'm happy to
It's
be
been a
here.
minute. We've been trying to get you in for about a year now.
Facts. I've been watching for a long time. I keep up with everything, though, but I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, appreciate you
hell
coming
yeah.
in, brother. Appreciate you coming
Alright.
in.
All right.
So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, man. We know you. Well, we know you did a lot, but we're gonna get into why you chose to get into everything you done did. So let's just start off with, when did you have the passion for sports? Like when did you see that your life?
So, my dad put the ball in my hand when I was like 4 years old. I started playing organized when I was 5. Let's see, I played baseball, basketball, never played football. I hate being outside. Took Taekwondo. I finished at an advanced orange belt. And those are the sports I played. But I kind of stuck with basketball. I dropped those other sports after like 8, and I just stuck with basketball.
Yeah, I was about to say. So you went to Arabia Mountain High School. We went to MLK, and I'm so big on stats. I will always check the stats, like who leading the county in points. Blah blah. I'm like, who's Bakari Copeland at Arabia Mountain? I said, ain't no way somebody from Arabia Mountain leading the county in points, but it was a margin too. Like,
Yeah.
like, take us back. Like, what was the experience going to Arabia, and did you know you was gonna be that good at basketball?
So, MLK is actually my home school. I grew up off Wesley Chapel Road.
Okay.
So, I was actually supposed to go to MLK.
Wow, we needed you.
Facts. So,
Facts, we really did.
but once Arabia, they do like the lottery thing. So, I came from Stevenson Middle School into the lottery, then found out I got in. And then at that point in time, it was like me and my dad, we were really locked in on trying to take it to a different level. Like I always took basketball serious, but like that 9th, 10th grade little area, that's when I was like, all right, I think I can probably really do something if I really lock in and listen to what my pops got to say. So Arabia to me was like a perfect situation because I like starting off with things that's fresh. Like, so I feel like me and Arabia started off together.
Right, because that
So
school
you
was
went there when it
just
first
open.
opened, right?
First year
Yeah, it's just
You was
open.
a freshman the first year it opened?
Yep.
Okay.
Damn.
So I did
you 13, right?
Yep, did the
Okay.
first 4 years.
Yeah, because when I came
I was
in
thinking about going
2010,
there. I was like, nah.
when I came in 2010, they was like Arabia Mountain. I'm like, what is that? They was like, yeah, you gotta have this, and your grades gotta be this.
Fact.
I was like, no, I'm gonna go to MLK. I ain't trying to get
Didn't want to wear the
embarrassed.
uniform. That's why I ain't go.
It wasn't a uniform for me because I was in South Carolina, but it was your grades got to be here because we got a lot of transfer students from Arabia Mountain.
Facts.
Yeah.
So like just being at Arabia, I was like, this is a perfect time for me to set the tone for the school, and I didn't feel like I had to go against anything else that's happened at the school. Everything's gonna start
Fresh,
and
new.
finish like with what I do. So I was like, and I'm big on legacy, so I'm like, I can really leave a legacy here.
You left one.
The pioneer for this joint. So I loved Arabia. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like even wearing uniforms, like I loved everything about Arabia, like from top to bottom. So it was a great experience for me.
So was you varsity freshman year?
I was JV freshman year. I was JV 10th grade, and I played like 3 games of varsity my 10th grade season. But I didn't really play varsity until 11th, 12th grade.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the coming out moment for you? Where I know you said you knew you wanted to take it to the next level, but what was that moment? Whether it was AAU, rec league, like where you just like went off, or people was noticing you. Like when was that moment for you?
It was definitely junior year when we played Columbia at Arabia, and that was my first time playing against Columbia.
That's when I had Taj and Nate in them.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay.
Did y'all win that game?
Nah, we didn't win the game.
Oh, okay.
The whole roster was crazy, but that was definitely like the coming out party because I wasn't even getting recruited at the time. Well, I was getting recruited, but not from like no D1 or nothing like that.
Right.
And they had all the scouts at the game. So
Man, for
that game was dumb packed. That was the most lit game at Arabia at that point in time. I think I finished with like 21, but the game kind of like got away towards like the 3rd, but I was wild. So it was like, and there was a lot of people from the cab there, so that was like the first time, like how you say, yo, who is this? Like, on the stats. That was the first time they actually seen me, like,
right, because I never got to see
Yeah.
you play because we didn't play y'all, of course, and I wasn't the guy that was just going to rival games just to go. So
everybody come to the Columbia game, so that was the first time anybody really seen me in person.
Okay.
But that's what's up. So senior year, you having a great year. Like I said, you leading the county in scoring.
Yeah.
What was all your choices? Like, how did you pinpoint to going to, what is it, Eastern Maryland Shore?
So I went to Maryland Eastern Shore my junior and senior year. So out of high school, the first school I ever signed to was called USC Upstate. I signed my letter of intent there.
Okay.
Before the season, so October of 2012, going into the senior season. And then I just had a bad, and I was like, I ain't really feel like I made that choice for myself. I kind of feel like I let, like, kind of my coach help, like, push me in that direction. But I was like, no, I ain't really feeling it. Got my letter of intent back. Ended up signing to Charleston Southern in March after the season. Okay. Went to Charleston my freshman year.
How was that experience? It
was a rough year, but more so because the coach kind of already had in his head like what he wanted. He wanted me to be like the way he recruits so every 2 years these guys are going to be the main guy. So he wanted to bring me in to be the guy my junior year.
Oh wow!
That kind of vibe.
Oh no! Okay. Who want to wait around when you got the skill to be able on the court now?
Recruit you as?
For the two.
Or at? Okay,
at the two.
Okay.
And then honestly, the people that were there, I was like, man, I can honestly be on the court and help us.
Right,
Like, it's not even like trying to say I should play over this guy.
Right.
I'm all about grinding, like working my way up, but you're not about to like stash me. Like,
stashing me for 2 years when I'm ready now. Like I'm young too.
So
no injuries.
Like a strictly like a bench role, or did he give you minutes at all? Like how?
I didn't start getting minutes until towards the end of the season, like kind of like with maybe like 10 games left.
Okay.
When people were going down and he had no choice but to put me in, but I was producing though, so it was like it's kind of like whatever. And in my head, I was already checked out. Like I checked out maybe January. I'm like, man, I already know I'm going. Like I'm just doing this so it don't look bad for me to like not want to play type shit. So left there. Went to JUCO in Texas called Kilgore. Did my thing there. Got first team all conference there. Then I was trying to go to high major route right after JUCO. I had an offer from UGA, but for UGA to recruit JUCO, you had to have a certain grade point out. That's like dumb high, like over like 3.5 type shit. I had like a 3.0, so that didn't work out. I'm like, I'm just gonna go somewhere where I can just feel like I'm a big fish in like kind of a small pond, because at this point I only got 2 more years, so I gotta eat. Like,
okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got time to be messing around and stuff. So took my visit to Maryland Shore. I was like, it looked like it's gonna be the spot for me. Then I always wanted to go to HBCU too.
Yeah, I was about to say that ain't nothing like going to. I be telling people.
I didn't want to do that coming out of high school though. Like high school, I just had so much bigger. So I'm like, I do want to try this HBCU experience. It ended up working out. So.
I mean, you did your thing there.
You averaged what, 20-something points there?
Average 18, 6, and like 3 dimes.
That was your junior year or your senior year?
Senior year.
Okay.
Your senior year, and where did you like rank all-time scoring at that school?
All-time score. I'm not sure where I ranked all-time scoring because I was only there for 2 years.
Right.
But
I see you make the decade of the
top
5.
I got first team all conference when I was there, and then 2 years ago they gave me player of the decade at the school.
And what was that game that y'all ups? Who was that? I know it was a game that y'all played. Yeah.
Was on ESPN.
Might
have been probably Howard.
Yeah.
I think that was our only one on ESPN.
Yeah.
On ESPNU that year.
Yeah. I mean, you showed out like anytime I seen your name, it's been like high stats, big numbers, or a highlight play. You was very athletic. That's one thing that really caught my eye. I wasn't expecting you to be that tall.
What are you, 6'5", 6'6"?
6'6".
Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to be 6'6", but definitely see it on the court now. Because on the court, you look so shrunk until you like walk up on somebody. Then you like, damn, okay. But I mean, so you graduate from there. What's the next stop for you?
So I got invited to the NBA Combine, not the one in Chicago, but the one at IMG Academy. I think that was the first year they actually started at IMG Academy.
Right.
Went down there, met with like 6 teams, all teams from the Western Conference except for Orlando. Met with Orlando and like 5 other teams from the West. Was waiting here for some workout stuff. Never heard about some workouts. Never heard about summer league. So I'm like, I waited till it might have been September, and I was like, I ain't about to just keep waiting around and then miss out on some money. So I'm like, I could either do the G League or I can go overseas and get this money that they're talking about. And if I could go back, I probably would have tested the G League waters. But I was so focused on like really getting to the bag.
I don't blame you. Yeah. So what year is this?
This 2017.
So 2017, you like G League, and so where you go? Where you end up going overseas?
I went to Argentina my rookie season.
I bet that was a language.
Oh
my God,
you
bro!
South America?
How did you? Did you have an interpreter?
Bro,
like
it was just the worst. It was the worst like situation to ever be set up for as a rookie. The team was called Independiente. I was in Santiago del Estero. I was the first American on their team ever.
Oh my goodness, that's already a red flag.
So what is some racist stuff? Well, I'm gonna let you finish.
Not even on that type time. It was just more so. So nobody spoke English.
I was about to say, well, I know that was
like I mean literally nobody. Nobody.
Okay.
Man,
I had a teammate over there. He spoke broken English, but it's not even enough to really have a full conversation.
Man.
But I can always talk basketball with them because basketball, you know, that's like
universal language.
Right.
you know what I'm saying.
Right,
So
right.
I can talk basketball off that. Man, it's over with. So I'm walking around with the translator. I want to talk to somebody. It's like, say this real quick, like,
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's too
annoying
much.
as hell.
Yeah.
Then it's overwhelming because you already got to deal with like the rookie, you know what I'm saying, the little rookie wall. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Being first year professional, being this far away from home, like, so it's a whole bunch of other stuff you're dealing with. Then you can't even talk to nobody. It's like, it was crazy. So I ended up leaving there. I left there in December, and I went to Switzerland to finish out my year, rookie season.
So how that work? Did you have to get traded, or did you like lead a team?
My agent had to release me because I was trying to get released from them like a month after I got there. Like I was like, yo, I know. I was like,
Hey, my boy, don't wait. Like he see it and then it's out. It's like, nah.
I was telling my agent, I was like, let's do G League, bro. Like, we can actually get us a try. Then it was kind of too late. So then went to Switzerland, and Switzerland was
I bet that
amazing,
was easier.
amazing.
Way easier.
I was in Zurich. It was damn near like being in New York for.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Oh wow.
amazing. It
Like
changed my
big
whole
city vibes.
big city. Vibes.
Okay.
It was like
English.
it changed my whole all English.
I was about to say they
All
gotta be
English.
English.
All English, and it just switched my whole mentality by being overseas. Because if I would have only with the Argentina, I'd be like, man, nah, this overseas shit ain't it.
Yeah, facts, bro.
Like,
I'm glad you did. Like,
Yeah, gave it a try.
gave it another try.
Yeah.
So you went Switzerland. How long you there?
I was there for like 5 months.
Okay.
Finished up my rookie season there. Came back in April, and then the following year I went to Portugal for the first
I was
time,
about to say Portugal.
and I was in
You was putting up big numbers there too.
I was in Madeira Island my first year, and that was love too. So it really started from like the worst, and it only got better as far as like places I went to and experiences in total.
Right.
I was in Madeira Island. That's where Cristiano Ronaldo from.
Oh wow!
So
I know he got a shrine.
Everything over there is CR7, bro. Like every single thing over there is
I
named
believe it.
CR7.
I believe it, bro.
Like,
oh my goodness!
Everywhere you look, you gonna see him. But that was an amazing place to be. English. It was a cruise ships coming in and out. I'm seeing Americans every day. Like it was just.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like I was in Miami, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say. I know you had fun. I
Living
know
the
you
dream
ain't
out
gotta talk
there.
about that, but I know you had fun while people cruising in and cruising out. I know it was fun.
And then outside of basketball, I think what made that like experience even better. That I was making music at the time, and I get kind of bored quick, so I can't just do one thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro.
So we out there, we practice, we live. We got one game a week. So game is every Saturday. So during the week, if we ain't practicing and lifting, we ain't doing nothing. So I'm like, I gotta do something.
Right,
I
right.
just feel like I'm just too standstill. So I said, I'm about to try to perform. No, the first thing I said, I'm gonna try and get on the radio out here. I'm like, it's maybe like 13,000 people on the island. I know they gonna like me because I'm American.
Right.
And the music actually
Show a little
good.
personality too.
So I was hitting up the radio station every day, like waiting for a response. And then one day they actually hit me back, maybe like a month after me hitting them every day. Like I was not stopping. And then I'm sending some of my music. It's like, yo, this is actually fire. I say, appreciate it. I said, I'm just trying to get on the radio. No charge, no nothing. Just show some love out here. Because I'm trying to get some other, like, what do you call it, notoriety outside of the basketball stuff.
Right. I was about to say, yeah.
I was like, dang, all right, if the radio like it, I go to this club every day for some hookah. So let me see if they'll let me perform out here or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the guy know me.
Yeah.
So I asked him. He was like, we'll see. We don't really do like performances like that, but we'll see what we can do. They got a big stage and all. Like,
right. Yeah. So what you doing with it?
Waited like 2 months. Shot him over my music. He was like, yo, this is fire. Like they was messing with it.
Yeah.
And I was actually making music for like overseas, like kind of vibe, like the kind of type shit. So
I'm gonna
Yeah.
listen to that. Send
So
me a playlist.
I was showing that I can cater to y'all too. So like, end up getting booked for the show in February, basically around my birthday, like February 26th. And then I ain't gonna lie, I killed it. That was my first time ever performing like
in front of people.
Outside of some acting
I bet
stuff,
I bet it was more calm though, like because no, it wasn't.
It was
Oh
turned
wow,
up.
I was thinking it'd be more because like it's not American people,
Nah.
like
bro. overseas people get lit, bro.
Nah, they really do. Yeah, they really do.
Just think about how Americans get lit, but just take out all the ghetto extra stuff that may come with it.
Like I know how it is.
Like they really there to party. Like they there to have fun for real. Like you know what I'm saying? They ain't there for no
it ain't no bougie. It's like everybody just want to party, have a good time, drink, turn up, whatever.
All right. So after Switzerland, you said you went
Portugal for the first time.
Portugal.
Then I came back and went to Portugal a second time.
I was about to say I was about to say it had to be 2 times because you went back in 2021 or 2.
Yeah, the 2021, 2022.
Okay, bet. I was about to say you averaged about 24 that year.
Yeah.
So you had to been feeling yourself when you went back.
Yeah, I was wilding that year. That was a different team though, in a different part of Portugal, but same league and all that stuff.
So how's it work? So like when you're in Portugal, are you playing other professional teams strictly in Portugal, or are you playing teams in different countries?
So
how's it work?
So you can do. It's like they have like different cup championships where one country may be playing a team in a different country, but my team, we were only playing like Portuguese teams.
Okay.
Type thing. So
how many teams are out there? Like maybe a guess.
In my league, probably like 15.
Okay.
But when I was in Madeira Island, it was so lit because we were the only team on the island. So every time we played somebody else, we got to fly just to a different part of Portugal.
Got you.
That was dope.
Private
teams
too.
To fly in.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's pro life right there.
You like dropping 24 a night out there. So like I'm assuming the locals or the locals in the country, are they like big basketball fans, or are they packing out the stadiums and stuff?
Yeah, so like over there, like that's their NBA.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So they
so everybody know you in Portugal because you like.
So you walk around, they like.
Yeah. You only got soccer and you got basketball out there.
Oh yeah.
So if they ain't at a soccer game, they going to the basketball game.
So how'd it feel like walking around? Like was everybody like running up to you, autographs? Like
it wasn't nothing crazy. In Argentina, that's how it was. Cause like I said, I was the first American.
Man, I
so
know
they
that
never
was
even like seen like
okay
that before. But like, so that was a little overwhelming. Like in the streets, like and I'm just trying to like explore. Like I'm new here, so I'm trying to see what's going on. And folks acting crazy.
Yeah. And then they not
6'6" black man.
Like
6'6" black man. They probably yelling stuff. You like?
I
what
remember
are you
once
saying?
I heard somebody say El Negro, and I was like, yeah, I'm out of there.
Yeah.
But somebody said they weren't trying to be like disrespectful. It was just
I don't know. They probably like
too much.
Their eyes got too big.
Facts. I was like, yeah, it might be time for me to slide anyway. But like in Portugal and all that stuff, like they see Americans all the time. Man. It ain't like I was their first American on the team. So
right.
It wasn't nothing crazy.
All right.
I could walk the streets and be cool.
Okay.
It would never.
So I mean, I just want to go like over some of the stuff you done did, man. I mean, it's a lot. How did you get into commercials before we get into the list? How did you get into that market? What made you want to? Did you want to act? Is that something you wanted to do too?
So I started acting when I was 8 years old.
Okay.
Started at 7 with theater. Kind of went from like there to maybe 12. And what made me stop, I auditioned for That's So Raven to be Corey. And I got to the final.
No way.
Swear to God.
That's tough.
Got to the final. Basically the final. It was between me and Kyle Massey. Didn't get it, and I ain't gonna lie, that it crushed my spirit. So like, you know what? Forget that acting. So I'm like, it's all about basketball right now. Like,
damn.
So that's what kind of made me stop as a kid. And then 2018, when I came back from Switzerland, I was still on edge. I'm like, Argentina like left me with a bad taste in my mouth, but Switzerland was cool. But maybe I should get back into acting just in case I don't like this basketball thing too much.
This man jack of all trades, y'all.
So I came back and I was like, I'm just gonna try and dab back in and see what happens. So I started off doing background and stuff like that, just to get that feel for being around the camera, like get this kind of vibe, set vibe, and stuff like that.
It took me a minute to get this vibe.
You know what I mean? So then after that, I just kept auditioning. I'm like, I'm just gonna stay down and see what happened. Like, but I don't ever put too much pressure on it. But I just tried, and if it don't work out, it don't work out. And if you do,
so like, do you have an agent that helps you, like, because I mean you did a commercial like March Madness commercial, like.
Yeah, so that was actually my
the
first.
Geico.
Yeah, that was my.
Ernie
first
Johnson.
commercial.
Ernie Johnson, man.
Yeah, so I do got an agent, but I don't got an agent. So like, I don't have a official agent, but me and my mom, I call my mom my agent because we work together.
Yeah.
So I don't have like somebody who's like under a certain agency, and it's just me and my mom type thing. So it started off, she would look for the castings or the auditions, she'll send it to me, I'll knock it out. But like she's literally the one like helping me and like helping me get booked and stuff. So she got me booked for that commercial.
Did you know Ernie was going to be a part of that commercial?
Bro, no.
Wow.
That was hard.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I auditioned for it, and I think actually what happened was they casted me to be a different role in that commercial. When I got there, they saw me. They was like, you know what? They switched me for it was crazy. I feel so bad. They said we're gonna switch y'all to. They was like, as soon as I came, they said, yeah, you put this on, you put that on.
Oh, man.
I didn't know what it was for anyway, but
the main character.
I got on the court, and I'm looking at the card. She just say had my name, had bro who switched with me name, and then it said EJ. Well, I'm not thinking about Ernie Johnson.
Right.
I just saw EJ. So
I didn't even know he was doing stuff like that till I saw it.
I get out on the court, and then they told me to go stand right here. He wasn't even on the court yet, so they bring the cameras in, get everybody set. You know, they don't bring like the main person in to the end. That way people don't be trying to talk to them.
Right, trying to disturb you.
This is my first commercial. Oh, this is new to me. I'm like, I ain't been like around this kind of vibe in a minute. So I'm trying to figure out who about to come out here. Because they making like a big thing about this.
Wow,
like,
damn.
And they say, told whatever to bring him in. I'm looking, I'm waiting around like, I looked at my right, I said, ain't no way.
Nah, Ernie, man.
I swear to God, it was like Ernie Johnson. I'm like, damn. But I still didn't know what was about to go down because they didn't even like tell us the script or nothing. So
damn.
The guy came over to me right before we shot. He said, bro, all I need you to do is make the best facial expressions you can make as soon as Ernie do whatever he do. I said, all I gotta do is improv? That ain't nothing. Like,
oh,
that's
that's simple stuff.
So then Ernie said, he was like, do whatever. He said, don't worry about it. And then as soon as the camera came on, Ernie did his thing. I did my look, did whatever else we did in that commercial, like with his foot. Someone had to stretch his foot out, something like that. But that joint was crazy, bro.
Dang.
I left that set. I said, ain't no way. I was like,
how many takes it took you?
I'm a one take type of guy.
No, man.
Like,
chill out, man.
Too easy.
Hey, come on, man.
I'm a one take type of guy.
Oh, man.
But we shot it. We shot like 3 times. But
they used the first one?
No. So we did the scene 3 times.
Okay.
So literally after that 3 times, we was done. Like we weren't there for no more than 45 minutes shooting that thing.
Dang. Yeah, that was a good one. I was definitely shocked when I saw that one. I was like, bro, Atlanta just keep Atlanta. Like that's what we do, man.
Outside.
So you got that commercial. You in another. I see you tapped into the insurance commercial because you was with Geico in that one.
Yeah.
And it's another one. What is the Colonial?
Colonial Life.
Colonial, yeah, that one. I mean, they be good shots too. It's like you the main guy in every commercial you do. Like it ain't like a extra guy. Like you the main guy talking. So that's pretty dope. But
you had like a billboard or something too, didn't you?
Yeah, that was with
Foot Locker.
So to kind of go in order. So 2022, this is a crazy story. 2022, actually let's go back to 2021. 2021, when I came back from Portugal the first time, right? I had auditioned for this movie role. Y'all know the movie Shooting Stars?
Shooting Stars.
LeBron documentary?
Oh, yeah.
That joint.
Yeah.
So making a long story short, I auditioned for it to be LeBron. Ended up getting to the final cut. I got the role. A week later, they ended up telling me I got released. Boom. Long story short, broke my heart. I was about to quit, right? I was like, man, this acting shit, like, it's too much up and down. So I was like, fuck it. Ended up going to Portugal for the second time. In Faro, whatever. But the second time I went to Portugal. Then February, Shooting Stars ended up calling me back. They was like, you know what? We got another role that we want you to do. So I'm like, is this for real? So I said, I'm overseas right now, but I can get there like whenever y'all need me to do it.
Yeah.
And they were shooting in Cleveland. And they said they were going to shoot in April. So I had to do like 3 auditions for 3 characters. They ended up getting back. They was like, yeah, we want you for this. We need you here by April something. All I know is I was like, I got to figure out a way for me to get the hell about this joint so I can get back. so I can do this movie.
Was it like mid-season or?
This is like, we might have had, we was going to be done around the same time that the movie was going to start shooting. So like basically we was going to be done in 2nd week of April. At this time it's February. So I got time to like make up some stuff.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you exactly how I play this.
Yeah, play it. Let me hear it.
So, and it's crazy because a week after I got the role and I was like, I'm about to figure out a way to get home, I ended up hurting my ankle. Like in the game, went up for a shot, somebody came under my ankle. I was gonna be done for the season anyway. in my head, because like I ain't trying to run back, like rush back from my ankle injury, especially like overseas. I'm like, it's about to be in this season anyway, and we weren't going to the playoffs.
Oh yeah, we can did that.
So I told the president of the club, I was like, my ankle messed up. I might just get to the crib and rehab, and I'm gassing him up. I'm like, don't even worry about it. I'm gonna be back next season anyway, so we ain't going to the playoffs. But so let me go home, rehab, and I'm gonna come back next season. I knew I wasn't coming back next season.
Capped him down.
In your mind, you done capped them out.
Capped him for sure. So end up getting back. Fast forward, end up getting back to Atlanta. It worked out. I was able to get up out of there. Took like 2 weeks back. Went back to Atlanta. When I tell you, as soon as I get back to Atlanta, these folks called me. They said, "Bakari, we're so sorry."
Bro, ain't nobody.
They said we're so sorry, but we spoke with the director and production, all that stuff, and they loved you as an actor, but they said as far as like the characters around you, it kind of just didn't match, because they were saying that I was way bigger than the people.
I knew that was gonna be I swear I knew that was gonna be
bigger as in height.
So they were still talking about me to do the LeBron joint at the time, but also had me doing other characters as well. But they were saying, cause you know it's LeBron in high school.
Right.
So the people they casted was
Cause I remember they had dude from Stranger Things,
small as hell.
That's why I'm saying
small as hell.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
he's small.
So it's gonna be bad for me, cause I'm like way bigger than these guys. Like
that's what I was thinking about.
Out there.
And that's what I was thinking. Was you that I was thinking about the That's So Raven thing? Like, were you like kind of taller than Court? Cause
hell no, I was small as hell when I was a kid.
Okay,
I didn't grow to like 11th grade.
They don't give you no money for that to be like being that they made you come over.
Nah.
See, that's crazy.
That's
just courtesy.
That's the tough part about
that's
acting.
Too much, man.
The tough part about acting, you don't get paid until
you hit that
you
screen.
Step foot on
that's
that,
crazy.
or you go to the fit or you step foot on that set.
That's crazy.
You don't
bro.
get paid for auditions. Hell no.
That's tough.
But it was still a great experience when I look back on it though, because even though I wanted to quit at the time, it kind of like really instilled like a fire inside me. Like I ain't about to like go out like this. If I want to be an actor, like I'm going to be an actor. I'm not about to let this one situation mess me up. And I be having to like really look back on past situations, like with basketball. Like I really feel like basketball really teach you about life. When I was at Charleston Southern, shit didn't work out, but it wasn't the end. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ended up going to another spot. JUCO wasn't the end. You know what I'm saying? Things get better as you go along. So I'm not about to let this one thing, which is really a great like testimony when you think about it. Like I auditioned in front of LeBron on a Zoom call. Like that's
damn.
People can't really say they did that.
That's tough.
And I got
that's
to the
tough as hell.
The final round of that, and it's hard to get to like the finals. Like basically, it's called being pinned. Pinned means it's like you and one other person, or you and maybe 2 other people fighting for this one role. So even with commercials, movies, you get pinned, you literally beat out millions. Like
that's crazy.
You ain't just beat out like a couple of people. Like a million people audition for this one thing. You get that far, like that's
it's good. It's a low blow though too. Like I got here, I felt like I was the one. Especially when you get to that final, like the finals, it's
when
like
they tell
bro,
you got it.
Yeah. But
then they call you again and like, bro, we got you. Pull up.
That's what was really getting.
Man, that's tough, man.
But then if I didn't go through that, like, I still would have been feeling the way like when I don't get cast for stuff now. Like, I feel like that's the lowest I could have ever got as far as like that feeling and letting opportunity dictate how I feel. Because at the end of the day, I know I did good.
Right.
I can't control whatever y'all do after this. I did my part. So that's what that really taught me. Then from then on, I'm just like I'm taking everything head on. I'm audition. I'm gonna forget I even did it. If I get called back, it's cool. If I don't, we on to the next. But.
Right. So after the auditions didn't go well, I see you played in the TBT tournament that year in 2022.
For sure.
So how did that go? How did that go?
That's where you got that from?
Yeah, HBC Unite. That was my team. Right
Oh
now.
shit,
Okay,
that's
cool,
tough.
cool.
So how do those teams get formed? Like, do people just like I want to play? I want like how do the teams?
So that year, I think it was the second year they were in a tournament. The head coach from Norfolk State, which is in the MEAC with my Mary Lisa Shore team.
Savannah State. Well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was Savannah State.
Yeah.
He just hit me up and was like, I saw what you did over there this year, and he said I was a big part to the MEAC as far as like history and stuff, and they was trying to do something special. So I was like, I don't play outside, but I'm like, should I do it?
Outside.
Because he told me it was gonna be at Rucker Park. I'm like, damn.
That was the year it was outside.
Rucker Park, bro. Yeah.
I'm like, damn. I really don't play outside, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it just because it's some it was pretty legendary to me.
Yeah, I watched that game. I definitely watched that game.
Everybody want to play it.
Yeah, I watched that. Yeah, I definitely. It was on TV.
And I don't know how I feel if I had turned down playing that record.
And then ESPN was there. I mean, it's ESPN. Like all them games on TV, literally. So
that experience was cool too.
That was a dope experience.
My first game was against a New York legend, Skip to My Lou, and I think I had like 12 on them, and like closed the game out with that game too. Mm-hmm. And, all those games I win or go home, so everyone means something. Okay. We beat Skip to My Lou. Second game we played Quincy Miller and them. It was a green team, Ricky Lito. I forgot the name of their team though.
Yeah, them teams get stronger every year. Every year they get it's getting stronger every year, every team.
So it was Skip to My Lou, whatever Quincy Miller team name was, and then we played Autism Army, and they ended up losing in the championship, like the whole TV.
Damn, man, how much is 100,000 or something?
It's like 1 million.
It may be 1 million. It may be 1 million.
Split
Split between the coaches and the players. I mean, first of all, it's a good opportunity to show show what you do on the court, because them players can be picked up. And Big Three is a thing now.
You playing pros.
Big Three is a thing. So you do that, and you'll be, because Big Three want the players who are not in the NBA that's putting up the views. Like, you got viewership. Because there's one dude in Big Three right now. I don't even know who but he was a YouTube sensation. The dude that I don't know, he be taking your hat off and you dribble around.
Hezzy.
Man.
Yeah. Oh, Hezzy guy.
I see him play against Kyrie one-on-one before. Like,
he tough.
Yeah, he tough, but he didn't, you know what I'm saying? It's just a different avenue to get to our pro level of playing ball, because I think he just went fair last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
I think last year he actually got Rookie of the Year in the Big Three.
Wow.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, that was his first year.
They did all
Jeff Teague, this is rookie.
I gotta get deeper into it.
I have, because Jeff Teague a rookie this year. Him and Briscoe went at it. That was a good ass game.
Briscoe went fed.
Oh my God,
like
Briscoe went fed. You heard Teague? He was like, when he threw, it was crazy because I threw the ball at him, because he had scored like 12 straight points on me. So when I got my first point, now when I threw the ball, but Teague probably one of the realest ones on podcast.
Man. He funny as hell.
But TBT is a good outlet. Like, if you still want to hoop and you can make money.
Facts.
I mean, does it cost per team to get in, or how do they do it?
I think certain teams.
And do you stay at a hotel?
Well, with TBT?
Yeah. Certain teams got to pay to get in, but it's certain teams who they want in there. Like, they wanted an HBCU representation in TV, so we didn't have to pay to get in.
Wow.
They flew us to. We had our training camp at Norfolk State. Then we flew to New York and was training at Columbia University for a little bit. And then we were going on. Then after that, we were going around the different parks trying to play outside, trying to get that feel. But it was oh my God, E&J sponsored us. Blessed us.
Liquor?
Yeah.
Okay.
They was one of our sponsors.
Oh, that's tough. Okay, I thought I saw that when you pulled up. I'm like, what he doing with some E&J? Nah, that's tough, man. Sponsorships is always the move, man. I'm taking them. Just like this water. Shout out to the Hydro 10.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, man, we're gonna get y'all on the show and see what we can do with y'all, man. But the water is, I mean, it tastes pretty good to me. It's water.
That tastes good.
That's water. I mean, I ain't tripping. Hydro 10, y'all. And I see you was in another water commercial, Circle Water.
Yep, Circle Water.
This man commercial.
Getting it in.
I'm trying to be like you when I grow up.
So that was that came around. Matter of fact, last year when we were about to start the season for Slam Ball.
And you was the third pick. He was the third pick in Slam Ball, y'all.
Overall.
And I watched that. I'm like, this dude do it.
I'm like, this man don't miss.
So yeah, it was like late July, because our first game was the 21st, and I had to go to New York for that commercial. I had all this for a long time ago. They just hit me back, said they wanted me to come do it.
Oh, okay.
Did it. It was dope. I didn't know it was gonna be like as big as it was. Like, I knew it was gonna be a national commercial, but I didn't know they were gonna push it the way they were pushing it.
Okay.
And Circle, they actually are like really family now. So we've been locked in outside that commercial. Like, they actually pulled up to my last game in New York with the Harlem Wizards, and they sponsored the whole event. Like, gave out like 300 free bottles. Like, it was,
damn.
They were showing love. So
yeah, that's what's up.
It's like a partnership now. I do like some content for them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. Shout out Circle for sure.
Shout out to Circle, man. It's always good. It's always good to get those partnerships going.
Matter of fact, y'all know I had to bless y'all.
Man. Man.
Oh, Appreciate that, man.
Brother, look, I'm brought up Circle, and they go Circle right here.
Hey, shout out Circle. Shout out to you for showing love,
Man, appreciate you, brother. Oh, this tough.
Already. I'm gonna show you how to navigate after.
Okay, yeah, big, because I'm looking at the box like, what the hell? Come on, got a filter and all, but
everybody can see it.
Shout out to Circle, man. That's tough, bro.
Already.
I brought you a case of clean energy too. It's in the car.
All right.
Yeah, that's how we do stuff. We switch it up.
Yeah,
that's one of our partnerships. We've been a couple of years now.
Yeah.
But
good people.
Yeah, we'll get into that too. But yeah, man. So 2022 was a good year.
No, it definitely was a good year.
For sure.
When I look back, this is my first time really like looking back on, so I don't really look back that much.
Right,
like,
right.
Really, you know what I'm saying? But 22 was.
Yeah,
like
we didn't even get into the
how
Foot
deep
Locker
you
ad.
succeeded,
We didn't get into
man.
the Foot Locker ad, man.
Down them goes.
So how did Foot Locker come around? Because they put you up everywhere.
Yeah, Foot Locker came around. It's 2024 now. I think I auditioned for them November of 2023.
Okay.
But I when I auditioned for it, I think I just thought it was gonna be like a like for the website. Actually it was only supposed to be for the website, like for the Foot Locker website, whatever. Went there, did audition, killed it. Called me back. We shot it in Brooklyn at a gym called The Post. And then I knew it wasn't for the website. I'm like, we doing too many videos now. I'm like, hold on, like we doing some commercial stuff. Like I was doing some dunks, and then played one-on-one with this dude. Then we did like hella like still shot photos and all that stuff. And then at one point towards the end, the guy just told me, like, I'm about to record you, do whatever you want to do. I'm like, oh, word? I said, can I scream? He's like, do whatever. I said, all right, say less. I think I did a windmill or something like that. Screamed in the camera. And I think that might have been the best thing I could have ever did. Because after they saw that part, like when they were editing all that stuff, that's what they used for the billboard. So the billboard.
Oh, that's hard.
Billboard came out. And I didn't. It was wild. I didn't really peep at the time. They had me wearing all Ant-Man shoes. I didn't know Ant-Man had a shoe coming out at the time.
Oh,
this
wow.
was before the 81s even dropped.
Right.
You had them on foot.
Yeah, but I didn't know like they were his joints at the time.
Right.
So then they told me that his shoe was about to release in February. So they said during All-Star Weekend, that's when like I guess he does his events out there, and they were in Indiana this year, right?
Right.
So they was like, it's gonna be some stuff here and there, just be on the lookout. I said, all right, say less. I ain't think it was gonna be nothing crazy. Somebody I asked hella folks at All-Star Weekend. Somebody sent me a picture of the Foot Locker store. Matter of fact, the outside of the Foot Locker store, like
I was about to say the
stuff on the
outside
wall.
was like a big billboard.
They was like, bro, that's you? I'm like, hell yeah, that's me. I'm like, what is that?
You didn't even know?
I didn't know. Like,
Wow.
I
They
didn't
told
know
you to be on the lookout.
I didn't know that's what it was gonna be. Then they went.
That's tough.
Felt like I had an event in the mall or something like that, and it was like the huge event that all the NBA players gonna come through, do whatever they do on the mic, do the little whatever the kids, and then they taking pictures here showing. I'm like, God, like, am I in the All-Star games?
Yeah, I'm telling you, they should let you put a jersey on.
And I was trying
to let you in the dunk contest because I'm talking about.
I was trying
facts.
so hard to get out there to Indiana to get them photos, but I couldn't make it out there. But I didn't know it was gonna be everywhere else too. So when I came back to New York after All-Star break, I just went to the Foot Locker. I'm like, let me just check out this Foot Locker down here. And then I seen the billboard. I said,
Bro, I know that shit. Felt good. Like, that's Foot Locker, bro.
No, like I was acting like
that's
bro,
crazy.
I was acting like a
man.
big ass kid. Like folks
That's
walking on the street, I
crazy.
say, yo, y'all
Like, take a picture of me.
You like, that's
bro.
me?
Swear to God, bro, I was acting like a kid.
Damn, bro. That's
So how that work? Like, do they have to pay you for the billboards, or did
Yeah.
they just give you?
So they paid me for basically they did a buyout. So they shoot whatever content, they pay me a certain amount of money, and I agree to let them use it however they want to do it.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
it's whatever.
Okay, got you.
But
wow.
I didn't know. So I was in my head. I'm thinking, oh well, I mean, they done paid more than I would have had them pay if it's just for the website.
Right.
So I'm like, I mean, it's all good.
You ain't tripping.
Then I seen all that. I said, ain't no way. Somebody sent me the and I didn't know how global it was. I'm thinking it might be just in Indiana,
Right.
or just in New York. Then I started traveling. We were touring. I'm going to Dallas. Oh my God, Foot Locker in Dallas. They say that's the biggest one in the world, bro. Video here, picture there.
Damn.
I'm like, this shit was wild, bro. I felt like I was on like the Foot
damn,
Locker
bro.
tour. So
That's crazy.
Foot Locker done put you in the game.
went
That
to
had to
LA,
feel good.
seen the joint in LA, like
Bro,
on
LA?
Hollywood Boulevard. Bro, it's crazy. But then, like I said, how with Circle is kind of like an ongoing thing. My biggest thing right now is like working with brands, but not just leaving it at where it was,
Right.
but carrying it on. So,
Yeah. See you with Ralph too. Ralph Lauren, you got to collab with them.
Facts.
Yeah, you out here, bro. You out here grinding, bro. Like,
so with Foot Locker now, I just do. We're gonna do some more commercials, but I do a lot of their content on their page now, and I like host the game. Like the games in New York where they be outside and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I go there, record content for the page and stuff like that. So
damn, that's different avenue of money, man.
That's dope, bro.
Hey,
that's
sports.
dope,
I be telling folks, man, sports, man, is everything.
Nah,
like,
fact. And I don't really understand how much, like, not even just money, but just opportunity in general. Just with basketball, outside of being in the NBA or being a pro, like, it's so many ways to make money. Like,
man,
speaking of that, how'd you get into the Globetrotters and
that's the icing on the
that?
cake right there.
How did that?
That's grandma piece right there.
So I had actually went to the Globetrotters in the end of 2021 when I didn't know if I was going back overseas or not. And
was it like a tryout or?
I went to try out, but I was like talking with the guys already. They already knew they wanted me on the team and stuff like that, but I still went to the tryout.
Right.
Was on there, and I ended up not really messing with it like that. And then from there, I was like, no, I think I'm just gonna go back and do one more year overseas. So that's why I went back to Portugal for the last year. Came back, and when I came back after I did TBT, I'm like, I started getting like a lot of auditions. I'm like, I might put this overseas on the hold for a year and just see what happened with the acting stuff. Excuse me. So that's when I got called for the Harlem Wizard trial. Actually, no, it wasn't even called for a trial. One of my partners told me to pull up to LA Fitness to come hoop. So I'm thinking I'm coming to like just come play basketball.
That was an audition.
And I get there, I'm like, what the hell? Like, there's coaches in here and like people warming up. I'm like, hold on,
what
is this?
I'm
like, what is this?
Not folks warming up.
Like, I done drove 40 minutes. Like, I'm like, what's going on? He said, it's a tryout. Like, all you gotta do is do some drills and dunk. I'm like,
not in dunk.
But I'm like, well, shit. I mean, I'm already out here. I might as well use it for a workout. So I'm just gonna use it for a workout and not even gonna trip. The drills, you know what I'm saying? It was basketball drills.
Right. Cones.
They seen me dunk. They was impressed. They was like, yo, like, do you have like any like experience with acting? I said, bro, like that's what I do, bro. Like acting, theater, all that. They was like, yo, I think this might be like a perfect opportunity. So I said, I'll try it out. In my head, I'm like, I'm not doing this shit. Like,
he love that shit now. Now he love it.
They said they were gonna fly me to New York. So I'm like, shit, I'll take a free trip.
Yeah.
So then for another tryout, then I got there. I'm like, yo, this actually is like pretty dope.
Yeah.
And then we started touring a month later. So after the first maybe like 2 weeks, I'm like, yo, this shit is actually fire. Mm-hmm. And then it's real involved with the kids. I love kids.
Man, facts,
you know what I'm saying?
That's why we got to get back there, out there with interviewing the kids and stuff, man. It's fun.
And I'm like, I'm still playing basketball, and then I still get to be in America and do my acting. I'm like, that's been my dream the whole time to be able to do both at the same time.
It seems like you got time off. Like you have like a daily. This man got a daily board of everything he do, and it be like the last thing be hooping. Like, this man do a whole life of stuff before he hoop for the day. So
and they so like lenient with me, like they let me, like they know that I'm chasing like an acting goal right now, so they don't try to like keep me in a box and just keep me doing. Like they know what I'm trying to do, and they let me do it. So.
That's what's up. It's
it
always
seems like
good
that's like the perfect mix though, like because you get to tap into your acting bag, and then you also get to hoop at the same time. And entertain, you know.
And the social media gonna entertain anyway, because the stuff y'all do is crazy.
Yeah,
I be wanting to know, like, do people come in knowing how to do that stuff, or do they got to be taught? Like you said, it's act like it's.
Yeah, some people. Some people come in know how to do it. Like they might have a natural feel with tricks and stuff like that. I mean, a trick shot, that's confidence. Dunking, you gotta know how to dunk. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The people who really get like down and busy with all the tricks and stuff like that, I don't do that stuff. Like I let them have that.
Like just throw me a oop, I'm gonna go crazy.
I'll do my little trick.
I'm gonna come out the sky.
Yeah, I'll do that. But all the people that do all the extra stuff, I'm like, it ain't my time for that.
Okay. Have you been practicing on it though?
I practice, but I'm the type of person like I ain't gonna start really doing it until like it's like on some different type time. Like I don't want to come in mediocre. Like you know what I'm saying? When I come, I want to be like, yo, this kid's fire. Like,
Facts.
That type of
so the acting part, let me ask you a question. Would you do reality TV?
Not no more.
Okay.
I was going to do a reality show back in 2022. It was like a Love Island kind of thing. It was going to be a new show on Netflix.
Oh, I've seen that show.
And I get called for...
that show freaky. You don't want to do that.
I get called for a couple shows, like... I hope I don't spoil this for nobody, but I didn't know Judge Mathis was fake.
Oh, I've been telling my grandparents that for 10 years.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
They don't want to
like
let Judge Judy. I've been telling that for 10 years. This is because I know people who done got paid to go on the show
Yeah.
because they done sent the script and it was good enough to make it to
And
the show.
that's exactly what happened. They
Right.
asked me, do I want to be on the show? They told me the kind of storyline. I was like, I mean, I guess, but I was like, nah.
It's like a loop for reality TV.
Yeah.
Like you go from there to like VH1. It's a loop of how you can get into like reality. That's why I asked would you because Atlanta known for reality TV.
But it depends too, cause like it's probably gonna be like a 10% yes right now and a 90% no. But if I did reality, I'm not doing reality where it's drama that's surrounding my real name. Like they want to be on Judge Mathis with my real name, acting like this is real drama going on in my life.
Facts, bro. They definitely gonna use the real name for
like,
sure.
I can't do
Like
it.
I said, I know people who like I think they pay like $300 or $400, like, but they go on there. But the script got to be good enough to make sense for them to bring you on. But you couldn't use my real name for stuff like that.
I got a question, and I don't know if you can answer this, but with the whole Globetrotter thing, my theory is. We all know it's acting, and y'all, I want to know if y'all actually practice like the plays with the other teams and do it like they know this coming.
Yeah, that's what
or
is
is
it like an
I don't know
improv
if
thing.
you
That's
can
what I
answer
was
that or
thinking
not,
too. I
but-
thought maybe it was real improving because the team know they're not gonna win.
It's definitely a lot, 100% improv.
Okay, bet. Okay.
But I can't speak for the Globetrotters on what they do with their team and the Generals. But I can speak on my team. My team, we practice our plays.
And what's your team called again?
Harlem Wizards.
Harlem Wizards. Okay.
So we practice our show, but so our thing is we're an entertainment team similar to the Globetrotters, but we do fundraising for schools. So every time we play, it's at like a middle school, high school, and I do a lot of like.
I would love to play at a middle school and high school.
Yeah. So I do a lot of solo visits, visiting like elementary schools, seeing the kids, stuff like that. So
They love that.
No, they be wanting to play one-on-one. Like, come
Yeah.
get this work. Come
So
on
we-
and get it.
So when we go, we're playing against like the staff, or we're playing against their
Oh.
basketball team,
Oh,
type of
okay.
thing, like all from the city. Like if we had a game here, right, which I'm trying to do now. If we had a game at Arabia, we're gonna get some teachers from MLK. We're gonna get some teachers from Stevenson. We're gonna get some teachers from Lithonia.
Right.
All on one team, maybe
Right.
like 30 of them. At the end of the day, who cares? Then we're gonna promote at all the elementary schools, Bowie, Marbot, Narvi J, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, stuff like that. We're gonna have all of them come to one game, and it's gonna be my team versus the whole
teachers.
DeKalb
Oh
County.
my
So
God.
that's why it'd be interesting.
Right,
we may
right.
get like whoever the hottest in the city right now, tell him come pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come who? We're gonna be some light stuff, or you know what I'm saying? We got some legends like tell Taj pull up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody- you know, people, you know
No,
what I'm
that'd be
saying?
dope. I'd pull up.
Type
I'd
thing.
be
Pull
there.
up and just be there. Like,
Nah, tell them the hoop on the other team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
with
saying?
the teachers.
Right.
Got you.
Right. Because they still not going to win.
Or it could be like a whole thing where we get like 5 players that's from like the Cavs history that's, you know what I'm saying, a notable name.
Tony Parker.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just
big name.
But they know it's a funny event and ain't like we about to really be out here trying to bump it and like.
Right.
really.
It's
But in the third quarter we do play for real though, so there'll be something to see right there. But other than that, it's just
so every third quarter y'all
Yeah,
play
every-
for
yeah,
real.
we get down
Okay.
for
So
real.
now I need that. I'm glad you told me that.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. I've never been to a game. I want to take my son to one though. He big into sports,
Yeah, I've been
man.
to Globetrotters games.
I've never been to a
before.
Globetrotters
They
game.
super entertaining, man.
Never
They
been,
super
man.
entertaining.
Never
dope.
been. I've
They're
never
definitely
been.
dope.
Yeah.
But that's because,
I love
as a kid,
check
nobody
out.
asked me to go. Like, how am I gonna get there if nobody else want to go? So,
They had a game, what, like a year or two ago?
yeah, they did.
I went to it.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. But I would love to definitely hit one of them games. It's just entertainment. Anything around sports, I'm gonna
It's fun.
I'm gonna
It's
do
fun.
it. I don't care if it's
You'll enjoy it,
kickball,
for
flag football. Like sports is sports, bro. It's always gonna be entertaining.
And hopefully it'll work out because Arabia trying to get us this year, so
Okay.
hopefully it'll work out. I think Columbia's actually trying to get us as well, so.
It'd be dope if y'all can come to
definitely.
Atlanta and just do a tour.
No,
of,
facts.
Like,
That's
you know
exactly
what I'm
what I'm
saying?
trying to get
That'd be dope. Definitely want to cover that. That'd be something to.
Matter of fact, while
that'd
we
be-
at that too.
That man
Yeah,
brought
we can interview.
Come on now.
Yeah, we'll definitely come support
Come
it.
on now.
this man here. That man
he
brought the
coming with
gifts,
it.
man.
We gotta invite you more.
Hey, we gonna invite my boy. Hold on, man.
And this is the squad I was on this year.
Okay, appreciate you, brother.
Man, that's dope, man.
Got
This is
something for y'all
dope,
too,
man. See, don't nobody else. People come in here and do
yeah.
this. So I
on
appreciate that, brother. That's dope.
Gotta show
Like,
love.
there's a little bit in this picture.
Gotta show love.
Nah, we definitely appreciate you. It's been hey man.
Hey man.
Hey man, chill out, man. Before I start crying now. Hey, chill out, man.
Already.
This boy had to do a tax write-off.
But we've been trying to get him in for a year, man. But we are big fan. I'm a big fan, man.
Absolutely.
I call Wayne all the time, like, bro, you see what this man done did? Like, we had these conversations, like, we got to get him on the show because we want to give people their flowers who from Atlanta, doing big things, man. You doing big things. I appreciate what you're doing for the for the youth. Already. That's big, man. You know, a lot of kids don't get to see stuff like that, so it's pretty dope. And them kids be happy as hell.
Yeah.
Every time,
That's
man.
the best part.
I wish I could dunk. I'll be, hey, man. Damn, boy. I'll be a hero at home if I can dunk. He a little rim grazer. He rim grazer 2K18.
Well, nah, about 2 years ago, I ain't did it.
He rim grazer. I ain't even got that bag, though.
Nah, I probably can't do it right now.
Nah, but that's tough. But we appreciate you stopping by. Any future projects you working on or about to get into? You know, it's the summertime. Are you doing anything new?
So I can't really speak on the commercials about to come out now, but I got a few that's about to drop this summer.
This man stay on TV.
Trying. So, and also, before I head back up to New York, I'm actually hosting some acting seminars in Atlanta for kids and adults too. And it's gonna show them how to audition, how to search for auditions, how to act when you get on set, how to find everything. Basically, the same thing I'm doing, just passing the game off, and how to do it without an agent. So I'm gonna make sure I do that before the summer ends.
That's what's up. I'm gonna have to stop. I'm gonna pull up, man. For sure. Support, for sure. Yeah, we always, we'll definitely pull up, man. Because I wanted, before the pandemic, I wanted to get into improv bad. Like, comedy, just improv-ing, and it never really happened because everything shut down. H, don't be laughing. Over there cracking up and shit. Watch out, H. But I definitely thought about it, man. But my son goofy as hell. I love to see him do something.
You need to get into it, bro.
Yeah,
for sure. I tried the stand-up thing a couple months ago.
Yeah, he did that. That man crazy. I can't believe he did that, man. This man did stand-up.
Just tried it.
Man, that's crazy.
There's a lot of things I would do, but I don't think I would ever do that.
Man,
it's tough.
When he told me, he was like, "You signed up." I was like, "No, what the hell?"
Because I remember you was saying that you was
improv is different than stand-up.
Oh, I thought you meant like stand-up.
No,
you're saying improv acting.
Yeah, improv acting. Like when you get on stage with like 3 or 4 people, it's different that way.
Well, I didn't even prepare for it.
I was about to say, I called him.
So you did a comedy set.
Bro, he did a set, bro.
Like 4 or 5
like,
minutes.
man, this man, Kevin Hart, like,
yeah.
I did like 4 or 5
It was about 5 minutes.
Is actually a long time.
Bro, that's a long ass time,
and it was
man.
a packed house.
Yeah.
It was at the Laugh Factory at Midtown.
Laugh Factory.
What's it? Vortex Midtown. They got a comedy club in the back of the Vortex.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's tough. When I seen the crowd, I was like, man, I would have been sweating bullets.
It was tough.
Doing stand-up comedy.
It was fun, though.
Stand-up comedy is actually like a little bit more pressure than doing like theater, like live acting.
We was on the
seen people
bro.
up there bombing.
I was telling him like,
I'm like, dang.
I was telling him like, comedy is a art. People be thinking that shit is sweet.
That shit not easy.
Comedy is a real like talent. Like you really got to be good to just get on, and that stage is just on you.
Standing in front of strangers and trying to make them laugh, and you don't know their personality, you don't know their sense of humor. You just gotta just make these people laugh.
If they don't laugh, it's gonna turn into me just firing everybody up in the crowd. You better wear your best.
It's my first time.
I'm about to say, what was your first joke?
First joke, I was really just, it was like introducing myself. My best joke was the April Fool's joke.
Please, I
it was an April Fool's joke. So the April Fool's joke was pretty much like, I was like saying like, well, I started off by saying like how I hated May and whatever, and I was like, I love April because of April Fools, and then I just went into like how in April Fools I use April Fools as an excuse to get away with shit that like I really want to say, but I just throw April Fools because it's like.
You said some wild shit.
Get out of jail free.
Yeah.
So I went into like 3 different scenarios. One with my mom, how she wanted. You gotta. I'll send you the video.
Yeah, send me
you
the
got
clip.
a video.
He wild. Yeah, that's something.
I'll show you the video.
I don't know how. Man, I'm on the phone with him. He like, yeah, I'm about to write some jokes down real quick. I'm looking at the time like it's 4:30. Like what?
And I had to beat her by 7:30.
This man tripping. I'm like, yeah, let me get out the phone with you. Lock in real quick.
I had to beat. I had just started at 4:30. I had to be there at 7:30. So it's like I had like an hour and a half, maybe.
Oh, you
2
signed
hours.
up before you even went. It's not like
Well,
you
I
was
signed
there.
up like 2 months prior, but I just didn't prepare
He
at all.
still ain't
I'm
prepared.
thinking you
That's
saying like you was in the building. You was like, man, let me just go.
no,
Oh, nah,
he
nah,
signed
I'm not
up,
saying
but
damn,
it's crazy how you ain't prepared though, bro.
Yeah,
you
I
had
just-
2 months, bro.
I didn't
You know
do
what?
nothing.
Not preparing may have been like the best thing. Now you ain't got no pressure on.
Bro, that's
Yeah.
different. He talking about
Because
congrats.
if you prepare for 2 months, you be like, all right, I gotta remember, I gotta do this.
I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again.
Oh yeah, you're
I'll
wild.
definitely come up.
Yeah, I'll be there next
I'm
time.
not coaching God because I watched it. Being that we brought it up, it reminded me that damn, I wanted to say things to you.
Yeah, he
We
asked.
never talked about it.
Yeah, he asked for my input, but I'm like, I'm not the guy because I'm too like straightforward. Like this ain't my. Remember I told you it ain't my avenue to to put on because I would have bombed it. I would have walked
I
off
would
stage.
have bombed it.
I'd have been like, you don't laugh, fuck you. Y'all have a nice night. Be safe tonight. But I mean, I can say that your set was better than other people's set that night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can say that. That's what I'm saying. I can say that
I've
part.
seen people literally like, and
That-
these people did stand up before.
Oh,
And,
It was dope because
oh yeah, he got the video up right now.
yeah, being that he doesn't do that and he actually went and no booze, nothing.
no booze is crazy.
I made it through.
No booze is crazy.
And you know the craziest part about it is once you supposed to only be up there for 4 minutes, right? And then if you go over the 4 minutes, they play the ludicrous song, "Boo, bitch, get
Right,
out the way."
right.
Like they play it, and people was getting that song. I went over the 4 minutes, but my last joke was, I would say my best. It wasn't like the best
Right.
joke ever,
Yeah.
but it was like my best joke, and they was still wanting to see it.
Well,
through.
it was-
so they ain't even like.
What
booed
I
off the
think
stage
is
or
when
nothing.
you came on the stage, like if like the tomato, like if
Oh,
I'm a bomb myself if it's bad. That's what really was like. All right, let's give him a
I told them,
chance.
I ain't gonna. If they got
But that's
tomatoes,
different,
I'm gonna
though.
fire him back.
You gotta remember who this guy is, man.
He don't give a damn.
So, brother, he know he was doing this. It don't matter what happens. I'm gonna give you some bitches.
Right. That's what it was. That's really what it was. Hey, but I mean, for you to do it is tough, bro. I couldn't do it. Like I would have to prepare. Like Kevin Hart had to be my mentor. Mike Gibson have to be my mentor for me to go on stage and just be like, "Hey, y'all."
Like, you got a lot of courage for that.
That's courage. So
I'm gonna
that's
definitely do it again for sure.
yeah. But hey, sports can tie into that. Being on the biggest stage, some people can hoop, but when they get and put on the jersey, they can't. It's different when you put on the jersey.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure you playing sports had a lot for your confidence to be that high. Like you done
100%.
conquered playing sports. So this
I
ain't
do a lot
nothing.
of public speaking, but
Yeah.
nothing compares to stand like.
Oh no.
Like nothing can
Like,
prepare
people
you
be-
for that, but doing it.
People they better be good tonight. I know it was some people in the crowd like he better be good.
Whole
I'm
they
on
don't
his
know it's the
ass,
first
so-
time. They don't know it's the first time up there.
Fact. So, but that was dope. But I could definitely see you doing something like that though, bro. It just it's really the personality, bro. Like you gotta have a personality.
I
to
probably got a
persuade
personality
people.
to do it, but like, nah.
It's still tough because a lot of people had good personalities, and they had like compelling stories and jokes, but it just didn't rest. So everybody like they was listening, they was attentive, but they like, where you going with this?
Yeah.
Or like what? But
Like,
I don't know. It
I
was
feel like
pretty cool.
when I do assemblies at schools and stuff like that, could kind of be a way of stand up, but I'm not really there joking. Like I'm kind of there just entertaining.
That's what I'm saying. It's the
in a
personality
different
thing.
kind of
Right.
thing. Like,
Right.
You have to literally make
You gotta make
somebody
people
laugh.
Like you
Yeah.
just being you.
Yeah.
Like you not trying to
Yeah.
make them laugh. You just
Yeah.
being you.
Like
Goofy guy.
what I do, they're gonna enjoy themselves without having to like be dying. Like they're just gonna enjoy the kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right.
You have to make somebody laugh, like hysterical,
Like on purpose. Like you. Like I better laugh tonight.
Yeah, like
And I really,
like
Yeah.
you're going there knowing that whatever I'm saying, I hope you think this is funny.
Yeah, that's tough.
Like,
that's
that-
not me.
because it can be funny to me, but it
Right.
might not be funny
People
to
be
nobody
telling me I'm
else.
funny. I'm like, that's to you. Like,
Right.
not to
Nah, you
2,000,
funny.
not to 2,000 people. Like, nah, I
You
couldn't.
funny, bro.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm not that funny.
sure.
And I don't even think I can even go to another comedy show because like I get secondhand embarrassment like a
Me
motherfucker.
too,
if I see
bruh.
somebody up there, I'm like,
Oh,
nah.
people was up there. It
when,
was
I
so
went, when
bad,
I went to
bro.
go see T.I., when he first started, because he better now.
Oh, yeah, I
But
seen
when
him.
he
He
first
good now.
started,
Oh, he's
like,
good?
bro, he's
I
better
went to see
now.
Dave Chappelle, and
I said he's
was one of
better.
the
I didn't
openers
say he
for
was
Dave
good.
Chappelle.
I said he's better. But I wanted to go see T.I. when he first started.
He was bad when he first started.
Bro, I had secondhand embarrassment, bro. Like, it was so bad. I'm like, this is just not funny. It's just not clicking.
I wanted to
He
see-
got better though.
He better though,
He better
now,
though,
for
yeah.
sure,
That
for
shit
sure.
was at first
But it take
bad.
time. That's what I'm saying.
It do take time.
I couldn't get up there, bomb, and want to go back. I'm not coming back. I can't come back. Like I guess T.I. was the guy. Like man, I'm gonna make a way into.
Yeah.
You got the confidence.
He got the name right. So,
I
but
wanted to see y'all know Rennie?
Rennie.
Yeah, he was like a
Sounds
he was,
familiar.
like-
That
he was
sounds
he was
super
Vine famous like hell when Vine was out.
Oh.
In like an Instagram community.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
I
about.
wanted to go see him.
how
And
was
he was
it?
he was good.
Yeah.
And I was like really curious. I'm like, let me see how this Instagram comedy translates to the stage. I'm like, he actually like really did his thing. For
Like
me.
I
But
seen,
I be
Desi early on
Desi
in
funny
Miami.
and
He was
Desi
good?
funny too.
Yeah,
But
he was
I
good.
believe if you got that audience, they're not gonna try to shit on you when they see you. Like
Yeah.
I don't like Drewski. I'm pretty like they
If
funny.
he did stand up,
That's what I'm
people would
saying.
fuck with
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Like Desi, I'm pretty sure he not. I mean, you don't see him like really opening for nobody big. He do his own thing, but that's just his fan base. They want to see him live.
Yeah.
You see him do
Just like
skits all day.
Uh-huh.
Pull them skits to the stage now.
That dude, what's his name, Malik or Malik? That
Yeah.
he do stand up
Right.
and stuff too.
And
I
that's
ain't never
the-
seen the stand up.
I haven't
but I
seen
know
it.
he get booked for shows.
But they had him top like 15 for like funniest guys or something. So it gotta translate to. It gotta translate. If you skit funny, it gotta be able to translate to.
Facts.
This is way more money than a skit. Like this is a show. So, but Desi, I seen when they stand up, some of his jokes is funny.
Yeah.
For sure. But that's just an avenue I'm not doing.
Yeah. Like I watched how David stand up. I'm like, this ain't it.
I ain't seen
But them skits is it though.
Yeah.
But
I ain't
this,
seen
this stand but this stand up
He
ain't
told me
it.
them skits. Them
Like them
skits,
skits
is funny.
it like
Nah, them
hilarious.
Bro, skits are is the move. I just couldn't see myself like on the stage.
yeah.
bro.
For sure.
So salute to you, brother.
Facts.
But I think is there any more questions for my guy?
No, that's pretty much it.
It was
that's
yeah.
pretty much it. You want to talk about some sports real quick?
Let's do it.
Let's talk about them Hawks real quick.
Let's do it, man. So we're gonna talk about the Hawks. The Hawks decided not to pursue Brandon Ingram. That's what we're gonna start.
That's tough, man.
They didn't want to give up. I think they didn't even have to give up both centers. They had to give up one of them.
They didn't
in
want to
the
give up.
deal.
They didn't.
want to give up Onyeka Okongwu or Clint Capella in the deal to acquire Brandon Ingram.
They don't wanna
I
pay.
feel like going into before the draft, before free agency, me and Tom were big advocates for one to take Sarr number one.
For sure.
I don't know if you agree with that or not. You
I
kind
would
of
have took
speak
number
on
one.
that.
I would have took number one.
Right.
Yeah.
But he don't want to be there though.
He's
right?
more marketable too.
Who wouldn't be there?
He don't want to
He
be there.
didn't wanna
Oh, he
be
didn't
there.
want to. But who cares?
But it's just
It's
more.
number
It's
one
just
pick.
first
I
of
would've
all,
took him.
it's Atlanta. You don't really have this marketability like on TV. You get Sarr, that just changed the dynamic.
And
But-
at first his saying was, I played in OTE. I love the city of Atlanta.
What happened?
He was on board with potentially being the number one pick in Atlanta. Then something happened along the process. I think it was something with his agents and his team. He didn't want to play center. I think he knows if he came here, he would play center. If I'm the Hawks,
What the
I'm
hell he gonna
drafting him
play in
anyways.
DC?
He playing the 4. They
gonna
went and
play-
got Valanciunas.
Yeah, they went and got Valanciunas.
Okay.
They got rid of Sark, not Sark, but what was the Denny Avdija?
Yeah,
They sent him to Portland
because he played the 3
He
and the
played
4.
So they made some room because they knew they were going to get Sarr. They knew Atlanta wasn't going to take him.
That's tough, man.
I felt like Atlanta should have took him, and I felt like B.I. was the piece to come, and it should have been a DeJounte Murray B.I. swap. They ended up taking Dyson Daniels, Larry Nance, 2 first-round picks, and then some other stuff, Liddell, whatever. And they still had a chance to get B.I. even after that.
Oh, and Cody Zeller.
Yeah, and Cody Zeller.
And B.I. wanted to go to Atlanta?
No,
Is
he
he a
didn't
free
want to.
agent?
He's not a free agent, but
Yeah,
they
he
don't.
doesn't
They
wanna
don't
be
want
in
to.
New
They don't want
Orleans.
to. They don't want to sign him for next year. This is last year
He
of his
want a
contract.
max.
His max is about 45, 50
45.
mil a year,
And
which
the
is
Hawks don't spend
which is-
money,
which
which is
is
why I
okay.
think they didn't pull the trigger.
they didn't want to spend the money. That's really what it was. They didn't want to spend the money.
They didn't. They don't. I think they okay with being mediocre.
They mid.
At this
And-
point.
and
They are.
as
They
as a
are.
season ticket
Yeah.
holder, it pissed me off because we had everything
Lined up.
Everything
It was
lined
lined
up.
up.
Like the stars aligned. We could have had a very good. I told Tom I think we would have been a dark horse contender in the East. I don't think we would have been like on Boston's level.
But
I'm
we
not
could have been a
oblivious.
top 5
But we
team
would have
this
been
year.
a top 5 team in the East. And in the playoffs, if everything went our way, who knows? Maybe we could be back in the Eastern Conference Finals. But with the current roster as currently constructed, I think that is
Hey.
absolutely not going to happen.
So who's the projected starting 5 right now?
Bro, we don't even know.
We don't know.
Is
I would say Trey.
Is Hunter still here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hunter's still here, but I think a lot of people thinking Dyson Daniels gonna start. I'm not mad at it, but I would start Bogey.
I would start. It should be Trey Bogey, Richard Shea,
Jalen Johnson, and
Cl-
Onyeka or Clint.
Clint gonna
I don't
start.
want to see Clint.
Bro, folks is arguing with me talking about something. I'm not giving up Clint or what? I'm not giving up on Yeka. Why? He been here 5 years. He going on year 5, and he started 36 games, and there's 82 games in the season. What are we talking about?
He productive when he play, but it's like to get a guy like an all-star like Bi, a wing player that he would instantly be in the top.
But why are we holding on to? Onyeka will be gone next year for a second-round pick. Why are we acting like why are we
top 6?
Why are we Onyeka went 6th overall and he don't start games unless Clint hurt? What are we talking about?
Nah, I'm definitely keeping Capella for sure.
Capella's not him.
To me, I just
I'm at the game.
I gotta keep him.
Night,
I gotta keep him with Trey.
Man, he can't finish with Trey. He can't finish.
That's why I think we should have took Sarr. It was obvious. We have a 6th overall pick that we're not starting.
But how do you draft somebody who you know don't want to be there though?
You hold them ransom. You get rid of them.
But you don't. Who wants that energy though?
You have to. Hawks ain't got no energy anyway.
I feel it, but it's like it's the Hawks. I would have did it. I personally would.
Just know they not even. I don't even think they playing right now. I think the team is just everybody tall.
Flirt with Tim Seed.
That lineup you said was dumb trash. Like, that sound crazy.
Everybody. I mean, everybody just got better. Like I don't see how they flirt with anything.
Yeah, we got the number 1 pick in a very weak draft.
And Cooper Flag, oh my God, he's just dominating.
Coming next year. Wemby was drafted the year prior, and we got stuck.
Hawks ain't never get another first-round pick
hopefully
again.
He can.
They ain't never getting the top pick.
Points a game.
Hawks will never get the top pick again.
You talking about the rookie?
Yeah, hopefully. I don't know.
15?
No.
I need
Hopefully.
20. I need 20, 25 this year.
Don't
I
expect
need
that.
that.
Don't expect that.
Because LaMelo got.
He's not that right now.
Rookie of the year only averaged 15.
Bankero averaged about 18.
Bankero, and then who was it? Somebody else. The rookie of the year before that averaged like Cade Cunningham or Scotty Barnes. I'm sorry. He
averaged about 17, 18 his rookie season too.
So if we can get 15 out of him, I guess
that's a great year.
That's a good starting point
for him.
Just know the Hawks ain't better though. They talking about they keep hyping up Dyson Daniels. I love the defense.
He's a number 2 point of attack defender in the league.
I don't even think he start like his overseas team like.
With Australia?
Yeah, bro. Like, what we talking about, bro? Like, he not starting over here either. You can't.
If
you're an NBA player and don't start on your national team, you're not starting over here either. That's how it goes.
The Hawks should be the team
unless you Team USA.
He is 6'8" defender.
Come on, bro.
And they can start at the 2 and he can shoot. So that's what
he can. But why Pelicans weren't playing him then? That's what be killing me.
They got way too many players.
Bro, Bi was hurt, bro. He was hurt. Dyson Daniels still wasn't getting minutes.
That's when Trey Murphy started going fed.
Exactly. So you telling me Dyson 5, but it's like 3 people better than him, and the other dude, Marshall, just got picked, was getting more minutes.
Najee,
right. That one, like, don't try to play me.
Wait,
so I mean, I'm not saying I don't think he should start. I
who's the backup point guard?
Kobe Buffkin.
Is he? Like, is that true? Like, bro.
That's our first round pick, man.
Hey, bro. Is he? Like, bro.
Kobe Buffkin.
But show me a picture.
You don't know Kobe Buffkin? He was our
bro,
first round pick.
Nobody know. You think? All right, we are Hawks fans, bro. Nobody gonna know who he is.
Yeah, I'm season
no
I'm
disrespect at all.
in the game every
Come on, bro.
That's not the name I was prepared to hear.
Oh, you got it up?
Yeah, man. He didn't play.
He played.
He's a rookie.
And he didn't play last year when everybody was hurt. Trey hurt.
Yeah, they didn't even play him.
They wasn't playing him. Vic
Critchie.
They brought Vic Critchie ass back.
Yeah. He said, I don't know who this is.
It's tough being a Hawks fan because, bro, you have to argue. Like, you can't argue who he is.
Yeah.
Because you like, right. Because you right.
He was going fed when he was in G League, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Who don't? Seth Lundy did. They just signed him to a 2-way today.
Yeah.
Hawks don't know what they doing.
If it's up to me, bring back Be Good, man.
Bro, I said that last year.
He should have been either.
He should be.
I ain't mad at that either.
But they don't know how to bring people back. DeLon Wright. How you not bring him back? How you not?
That the one that came after B?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you not bring him back? He played well for us, bro. I don't get it. So Hawks gonna be mediocre, man. That's all the news we got.
We just wasted our what was it? Our
Hawks gonna be mediocre.
They are, bro.
We had $20 million in what was it?
We got a trade exception still.
And trade exception.
still
We got it because of DeJounte.
$25 million.
But we lost to John Collins.
Oh my God, we did.
It's
lose
done.
To John Collins.
The deadline.
That was $25 million.
Yeah.
We could have signed somebody.
We could have spent $25 million.
And
this
it would have
year
been free
on a
money
player.
for us. It would have been free money.
What, now it's going to John Collins?
No.
No,
It's going to nobody.
It's
now.
going to
It's
nobody.
gone.
When
We
you-
got another
when you-
one for
when you-
DeJounte.
When you trade a player
and you don't get no
You're
return,
right. You don't get no
equal
real return.
They give you
They give you an
a
exception.
trade exception.
like John Collins got traded for a bag of Doritos stale chips.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah.
Rudy
Gay.
Gay, he retired,
He
and then a
retired.
second round pick.
Yeah.
And John
I
Collins
think
was
we got
making
one.
25
I think we
million
had
a
got
season.
one for Melo too. We didn't use that one either.
Yeah, we don't. The Hawks don't spend money.
That's
Wasn't
what.
that like 19 or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
They
Hawks,
printed his
they
jersey
refuse
too.
to spend
They
money.
hell for printing that jersey. They
They
printed that
refuse to
jersey.
They
spend
knew
money.
that shit wasn't getting used.
Man, but I don't expect the Hawks to really make no more moves. This is the team. So if you're a season ticket holder, I will be calling my rep. I'm glad they don't call me no more.
I thought about canceling my shit.
You're not.
How much
canceling.
is this?
Nah, it's too entertaining. They sell
It's
entertainment.
not. Oh
though.
my
How
God.
much does that cost? To be a
Well, it
season
depends on where you sit.
Some 2,000,
Yeah.
some 4,000.
Yeah.
I wouldn't spend no more than 4,000 for a year for like a great team. You got to be great for me to spend $4,000 for the
What
year.
Well, it
What
depends on
comes
where
with
you
being a
at.
season ticket
Some,
holder?
Like food, you
Oh,
get a
you get-
jack. They hook you
oh,
up.
the perks are great.
Ask
Really?
H,
Yeah.
because he a Knicks fan, but he
Like
he a
last
season ticket
year,
holder.
we got a Letterman jacket. We got like another jacket.
You get the
I got
food a
2
game.
hats.
You get
You
food
get
per
like
game.
700 Hawks bucks now. That's what they do. They give you like a load. Like you get. Hawks,
Wow,
Hawks
they should get
bucks.
about 2,000.
But they should.
They should.
Because when they used to give like the $20 per food voucher per game per ticket.
This shit was fucking up too. Shit was bad.
I like that a little bit better, but I do like the Hawks bucks more.
The Hawks bucks
Because you can do it. You can buy jerseys with
Right,
it. You don't
right.
gotta just. You can buy liquor, food.
See, but that's how.
whatever.
That's why I said they should get about
Then
2,000 this
They
season.
have exclusive events. They have you get to meet the players. You get to. They have events at different like you know what your third spot is.
I was actually there.
That sounds fun. A lot
It's,
of people
it's
been
like
going
a
there.
adult like
Okay, 2 days ago.
arcade.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
type
I've been
bowling.
seeing that.
So they'll rent out the whole
Right.
thing, and it'll just be an event with the players and the fan. I mean, the season ticket holders.
And I know they don't.
They
wanna
have
be
a lot
there.
of events. It's fun being a season ticket holder.
It's
It just
fun,
sucks.
but when you not when you
Yeah, it
losing,
just
it's
sucks
not.
not winning.
When John Collins had that steroid year, and that was my first year as a season ticket holder, I knew I wasn't going back. I knew they got me. They had got us that year. They pretty much got me. They knew he was gonna be suspended. Like they knew. Because they went back from last year too. Like, bro, he was under investigation for like months before the season, and then he hooped for
He
like
played
what
3 games and went fed.
He went,
Then
man,
set
25, 30. They was like, yeah, come on. Because you don't even dunk on people like that without this shit. So when they did that, he missed what, 25 games?
25 game suspension. Yep.
Them Hawks looked bad in them 25.
Oh, it was bad.
Jabari was hooping. Then they traded, that was pissed me off. They traded Jabari when he was dunking on
Yeah,
everybody.
Parker.
But
He was
Jabari
going
was
fed for the
here
Hawks. He
hooping.
averaged like 17 with for the Hawks.
Bro, he was dunking on everybody, and they just traded him to Milwaukee.
No,
Who they trade him to? They traded him somewhere.
well, he went a couple places.
Might
I
have been
can't
the DC.
remember.
Might have been the Wizards.
But
I know
I,
he
when
was
they, but when they
Wizards.
traded him and Jones out, and we didn't have like a, I was like yeah, I'm done.
I don't know what the.
I don't know
the
what
front
they was.
office is
Yeah,
doing.
I don't know, bro. So I knew then they didn't want to win. I'm like, I'm not.
He said they
We
got-
had to. I remember after the season, Steve Kuhn and them was they was giving out mattresses and shit. Like I don't want a mattress. I want a
I
W.
had one of the mattress.
You did.
Yeah, I sold that motherfucker.
And
too.
they was like, what do you guys want to see? You guys win next year? I said some W's. I was drunk as hell in there. Said, can we win? And I walked out because it was a game after that. Because that was the last home game or something, and they was sitting people courtside, and
yeah.
I was just like, I want to see some W's next year. Luckily, they did get better because they went to the Eastern
Yeah.
Conference Finals. So,
Yeah.
but they was still like being cool with me, giving me them tickets for cheap because I wasn't even a season ticket member no more. But I was still paying cheap to go to the playoff games.
Yeah.
But no, the Hawks got to get better for me to really be in the building. I only went to one game last year, and shout out to H. That's when we saw Luka drop 73.
Oh yeah, that was a good.
That was the only game I went to. H. Shout out to my boy because I wouldn't have went. I was drunk that game too. Luka just looked too good.
That's why I'm really a season ticket.
But
'Cause to
people
see
sit
all
out
the
though.
other-
But people sit out, and that's the thing too. They come to Atlanta. You may see Garland and not Mitchell, or It's
A lot
just
of people don't want to play when they get to Atlanta.
they don't. But I'm surprised that we got to see LeBron, and I ain't think AD and
Steph dropped 60.
I didn't think AD and Bron was going to play together that game, but we got to see them play together.
Yeah.
Because that's when Rondo faked out Bron, and he was mad because he thought he was getting the oop.
Yeah.
Rondo faked him out and laid it up.
Bron tried to
He
block
tried
it.
to block that shit. That game was turned. I would say when shout out to Kobe.
Bron this
but
year was turned.
Shout out to Kobe. Rest in peace to Kobe. But we got to see Trey put on a fucking performance today.
Oh, yeah.
Kobe passed away.
That was a sad day.
That was a sad day. But we got to see Trey play real emotional. So I do cherish those moments. But like I said, this team got to get better for me to really want to be in the building and spend my money because they high.
I'll still be there.
That double, goddamn, hey, they get you. Hey, you talking about?
I'm trying to get Wayne. We go see what's up. We go put up together. We get the top golf suite.
Nah.
They got a top golf.
They got a golf suite in
We'll talk after the show.
Oh, now they got a golf suite.
We can bring 20 people.
Every game.
Oh, hey,
That'd be top golf shit in the background.
shit. All you gotta do is
that's
charge
tough.
them folks a knife.
Hell yeah.
Hey, no, we might
Charge
need
they
that.
ass a little dub.
Hey,
That's
we might,
400.
no, a little dub my ass, a little 50 piece. Y'all finna drink tonight. Shit. Little dub my ass. No, we gotta come up. No, we need to know. I'm gonna be in that conversation
Yeah,
too.
we'll talk. Let's talk about that after the show.
But you got anything? I don't have any Falcons news. They so quiet. I hope Kirk healthy because you don't see much.
Yeah, I think
You really
I
don't
hope he
see
is.
much, and it's scaring me that you don't see much out of that team. I seen Kirk throw the ball 2 weeks ago. I'm pretty sure that team is practicing every day.
for sure.
So that's a little nerve wracking right there. Braves they look like they want to hit again. I don't understand it, but
They say they're looking for outfield.
well,
help in free
to me, I
agency
think they
or
should just
trades.
move. I think they should move Azuña to left field. He can play left field and get another DH. That's what I think.
I ain't mad at that either. Azuña also gonna be in.
I don't because
home
our
run
outfielder
derby this
gonna
year.
cost some money.
Yeah.
I think you can go get Jock Peterson back, Soler. What he did just get traded to the Giants, but and they missed out on that. So I don't know what the Braves doing, but Azuña is the best hitter on the team. Shout out to him making the All-Star team too. I didn't know 2 DHs made the All-Star team in baseball. I thought it was just one. I take it.
Yeah, for
Shout
sure.
out to my boy.
ballin'.
I think Chris Sale is an All-Star and Ronaldo Lopez. So shout out to my boys. We should have way more All-Stars. Matt Olson. I was talking to my granddad. I thought about trading you, brother. Fuck going
Well,
on.
Austin, Riley,
Austin Riley, he getting better, but I took him over fantasy tonight.
Albies.
We'll see.
Come on.
So Ozzy is the reason why we beat Phillies. Because the last 4 games he done hit 4 home runs on the Phillies. So shout out to
There we
Ozzy.
go.
But
There we go.
I just need this team to just wake up a little bit more. I'm tired of seeing the little bear that they saying making them play better. Bro, y'all are grown adults. Hit the ball. Like I don't want to hear the snit bear is the reason why they done named a teddy bear snit bear.
Hey.
I don't want to hear that shit. I want to see W's. They played tonight, Arizona. They did lose. Well, they won last night. I don't know how they won that game because I turned it off. They was down 3-1. They won 5-4. They beat Arizona. Bryce Elder sucks. I don't know how they won that game. Chris Sale pitching tonight.
We gotta win.
Chris Sale
He's
gonna
going
win
for his
tonight.
12th win, yeah.
Chris Sale gonna win
He gonna
tonight.
get
I'm
that
not
12th.
tripping. Not tripping on Chris Sale, but just want to say appreciate you pulling up tonight,
appreciate
brother.
you,
brother.
It was a great
Already.
show, man.
So,
Count us down, brother.
hey, and I want to end the show with your saying, delay is not denial.
Fact.
For sure.
You understand?
And he got a song too. I heard the song.
What's
I
your,
heard
what's
the
your
song
motivation
now.
behind that? Or what's
Delay
your?
not denial?
I mean, I get it, but just
Yeah.
explain what you.
So my mom was actually the first person to like put that in my ear. That was 2015 when I was 2014 to 2015 when I had to go JUCO, and I was kind of like down about the whole thing. But she was like, "Delay is not denial. Like everything that's for you is gonna happen whenever it's for you." So
Right.
I'm stressed about it. You can only be where you are at this moment and control what you can control. So I was
Right.
like, "Damn, you're right."
But I ain't gonna lie, as you get older, I really lived through that. As you get older,
Yeah.
some shit you can't control.
Yeah.
Like it's like okay,
It ain't your
cool.
time yet.
It's just you just gotta just go with it, go with the flow.
And you can definitely understand, but like you said, when you go through it, you really
Man, you go through it,
really
man. You
understand,
just
like,
gotta just go through it, man. You know, don't rush that process. Just do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Then I be telling Wayne all the time, bro. We stayed down. Like that's just
Right.
We done tried to shoot podcasts everywhere, like, and we just
did it in my apartment, your apartment.
like, man, it's
Here,
just,
there.
So we just had to keep going and look at us now, man.
And it made the journey more worth it. Too,
It do
you know what
every
I'm saying?
time,
More
especially
rewarding.
that story later down the line.
Don't nobody want to just go into some shit on top of it.
No.
I mean, that'd be a great.
It'd be a
you know what I'm
great
saying?
feeling. It'd be a great thing to do, but
You
For the
appreciate
Bobby
it.
Althoff.
I went to a HBCU, so ain't nothing like getting out the mud. I'd have got it out the mud. So definitely appreciate it. Shout out to Savannah State.
Facts.
Rep them all the time. I appreciate them for sure. They on my Mustang. My tag. Folks be like, you said you was never gonna get it. I said, don't worry about me. Mind your business. It's there now.
Got pride now. Yes, sir.
Facts.
Hey, but super
Grandparents.
shout out to you for pulling up tonight,
Yeah, man.
man.
And the
Shout
gifts,
out to you
man.
For giving the gifts.
Already.
Appreciate you, brother.
Shout out all the sponsors, Prize Picks, Clean Energy. We're going to shout out Circle too. Y'all been tuned in to the Players Den podcast. It's your boy Wayne.
Tone.
Bakari Copeland.
Yes, sir. And we out, baby.
Deuces.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, bro.